Losers always whine about their best. Winners go home and the prom queen.
Unless you've known what you wanted to be since birth, I think that the looming cloud of college or getting a job has looked like a dark, stormy one. At least that's what it looked like for me. Fortunately, there's a class at my school just for getting people ready for the future ahead. My fear of post-graduation homelessness told me to take this class instead. First week, we answered questions. Questions and questions and more questions. I wasn't overwhelmed by the number of them, but these were questions I never asked myself or thought to answer. I only hoped that everything would work itself after high school, but hope can be a very dangerous thing. When the weight of your expectations are too much, it can crush you. So when I first approached these questions, I felt intimidated. I dipped my feet into researching and seriously thought about what I wanted to be. I've always known that I loved creating and designing things. My interests were geared towards crafting art and building objects, so the most logical choice for me was to become an architect, mainly because of the really good pay. But I always worried I would be unhappy with my job. After researching, I understood what it took to be an architect. A degree from experience of at least 4 years and a licensure from passing a bar exam is what you need in order to be an official architect and design corporate structures. But that is on the broad spectrum. There are so many other jobs related to design and architecture, so I turned towards advice from some of my role models. Christiana from Get Hands Dirty and Chris Salomone.
I think some people, one of the problems that they run into is like, if things aren't going well in their life or they have something they want to do, they get discouraged by like, oh, but I can't be there. I can't be doing it in 6 months from now. Okay, fine. But just like, ask yourself, well, where do I want to be in 10 years from now? And then like, what things do I have to start doing today so that in 10 years from now I can be in that place? If you keep just getting discouraged at it, then 10 years are going to go by and you're not going to be anywhere. But if you just take those little steps to start getting somewhere, then 10 years are going to go by and you're going to be like amazed by where you'll be.
Get Hands Dirty!
When I asked Christiana, what quote do you live by, or define what curated your career, what I remember most is her telling me that as long as you have passion and keep yourself moving and doing actual work, you can get anywhere. Always be receptive to learn more and always go after information, as nothing falls from the sky. Work hard. After emailing and talking to all of them, I was able to draw and learn from their experiences. Despite the dangers of hope, it is the very thing that brings us towards our goal. More or less, knowing that you can accomplish the little things, taking each step foot by foot, and having faith in picking yourself up to continue moving forward is what hope should be. Not blindly aiming and thinking you'll get things right on the dot. Just keep going and don't stop. The rest will follow. You don't have to decide the rest of your life in this moment. Let it happen to you.